Everybody unmute, everybody unmute. All right, here we go. Company motto, are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Cherish the spirit, tradition,
All right, so good. Y'all sound so good, and you're looking good today too. I am so happy that you all are here. Today, first time we have someone new, and I just had a chance to speak to her a few minutes ago, and I'm so happy that she is here and looking forward to hearing from her. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Diamond Master Awie. Diamond Master Awie, how are you doing this evening?
I am well, Uncle Mike. How are you? Thank you for having me. We can hear you.
All right, I was muted. Okay, so happy that you're here. Everybody, if you're not speaking, please mute your phone. Okay, at this time, we're going to turn it over to Diamond Master Awie, and we're going to let her come in her own way. Let's give her another warm welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Let me pull up my slides and share my screen. Okay. All right, so as Uncle Mike introduced me, my name is Awie. I am Diamond Master from Atomy Raleigh Center. I'm so happy to be here today, and it's my pleasure to speak with you all today about why Atomy is important to me, and also to share some of my favorite products and why they're important to women's health. So I just want to apologize to all the Atomian gentlemen. Please don't be jealous, but I may create a presentation just for you all in the future. But today we're going to talk about ladies' health, okay? All right, so a little bit about my background. My name is Awie. I am a licensed financial advisor and insurance broker. Prior to that, I worked in the pharmaceutical industry, specifically drug safety and pharmacovigilance, for about 15 years. So we took in reports of any medication, if a patient had a bad reaction, and we did the write-up and we sent it to the FDA or other authorities globally. My educational background is in nursing and in public health. All right, so just a few things to remember. I am a nurse, but I'm not a licensed physician. So any information you hear today should not replace medical, confirmation or medical treatment. If you hear anything here today that inspires you to start a new supplement, a diet or exercise routine, please consult with your doctor before you start anything new, just so they know you and your doctor should be partners and you should consult them when you implement new things. All right, so this is the agenda for today. I'm going to speak a little bit on why Atomy is important to me and my Atomy journey. And then I'm going to go over these specific products that I hand chose, and you would see how these products are interconnected. We'll talk a little bit about women's probiotic, pomegranate beauty, Sephora Queen, plant calcium, and vitamin D as well. So I just want to make sure everybody can see my slides and can hear me fine. All right.
Yes.
So let's get started. My Atomy journey began in May of 2019. My upline mailed me a box of Hemohim. He sent it to my job. And he said, Awie, I want you to research Hemohim for me because you have a nursing background and you worked in drug safety for 15 years. Let me know what your thoughts are on this product. So I did what I do. I started reading a lot of peer-reviewed scientific literature. I looked at PubMed, NIH, FDA website, Mayo Clinic, wherever else I could find information on. And the more I read about Hemohim and the clinical studies and the results, the documents that were resulted, the more impressed I became with Hemohim in general. And I'll tell you why. So this is a little bit about my medical background. I have sickle cell trait. It's a thing that runs in our family. And I have long suffered from iron deficiency anemia. And then in my late 20s, I developed fibroids after the birth of my children. Now, the effect of these three conditions really created severe anemia for me, and it often required me to have iron and blood transfusions several times a year. So let me tie this back into hemohim. Once I understood the mechanism of hemohim and how it worked, the hemoglobin effect, hematopoiesis, meaning it created blood cells for you, how it activates and modulates the immune system and gave you strength, it was a no-brainer for me. So I decided to take hemohim. I started taking the box he sent me. I took 1 dose in the morning, 1 dose in the evening. And within 2 months, I noticed I had more energy, I had fewer headaches, I had less coldness because I always felt cold. And I was short of breath when I exercised, but all of those symptoms started going away. And those are all symptoms of severe anemia. So I kept on with my hemohim journey. My hemoglobin and hematocrit levels were critically low to start with. And I'll show you in a few slides what those numbers look like. But I boosted my hemohim regimen. I added Atomy, vitamin C, iron, and probiotics. And this is the same regimen I take every day to this day. On days I felt really weak, I would take up to 6 packets of hemohim a day, 2 in the morning, 2 afternoon, 2 evening, and then I'll go back to just 2 a day. So these are some of the medical treatments I've had to go through while suffering with these conditions. September and October of 2018, I had 1 iron transfusion each of those months. And then between May and November of 2019, I needed 2 iron transfusions and 1 transfusion of packed red blood cells. And I'll show you in a minute the reason why I needed those. So let me give you some statistics. The normal hemoglobin level for an adult female is 12 to 16%. The normal hematocrit for an adult female is 36 to 46%. Let me show you what my levels are on the chart here to the right. If you take a look at the highlighted line, you will see the dates above. September 2018, my hematocrit was 26 and my hemoglobin was 7.7. And then I got some iron, it went up a little bit, got more iron, it went up a little bit. In November, it was normal. Take a look at 2019, November 2019, it went right back down. 26 for the hematocrit and 8 for the hemoglobin. I was in dire straits. I needed to have this constant transfusion of iron and blood transfusions, okay? But staying on this hemohim, vitamin C, iron, and probiotic regimen, I noticed that my iron levels and my hematocrit and hemoglobin levels kept rising slowly but surely. And by 2020, I experienced a significant increase and it stayed stable. So if we look at the chart again, look at August of 2020. My hematocrit is 38.7, hemoglobin is 12.4. The first time it went above the normal limit and stayed there and did not go down. So I'm happy to report to you all today that my hemoglobin and hematocrit levels are within normal limits and have stayed within the normal limits for the past 3 years. So this is a picture. A picture speaks 1,000 words, right? Here you have a pictorial graph of what my blood counts look like. So the green dotted line there is the normal limit, and look at where I was for the hematocrit, the first graph, and the hemoglobin shows the second graph. I was way below the normal limits right there. And then it went up and it stayed up and I'm maintaining ever since then. So my daily Atomy regimen of hemohim, iron, vitamin C, and probiotics definitely improved and built my red blood cells. Hemohim is an immunomodulator. It strengthens the immune system. It bleeds blood cells, and it will help you be stronger and healthier. With these improvements to my health, I became an Atomy partner, and I wanted to share Atomy products to other people so that they can also obtain, optimum health. So let me share a little bit about some of my favorite products that I use and why they're important to women's health. Women's probiotic, the name says it all. Here are 10 reasons why probiotics should be a regular part of your diet. It keeps your organs healthy, right? It helps with gut health. It helps you with urinary tract infection. It bolsters immunity. It restores good bacteria, prevents traveler's diarrhea, improves fertility. It treats vaginal infections, clears up skin problems, and it boosts digestion. These are all benefits of taking probiotics. So let's look at Atomy women's probiotics specifically. There are 5 specific points I want to highlight to you all. The Atomy women's probiotics simultaneously helps promote vaginal and intestinal health. Number 2, there is a specific strain that was developed by this company called CHR Hansen in Sweden, and they have 35 years worth of data, and I read some of it. And these 2 strains were specifically designed for a woman's body, okay? And number 3, the Atomy women's probiotic has cranberry extract. What do we know cranberry is good for? It's good for healthy urinary tract system, right? The Atomy women's probiotic comes in a vegetable capsule, and it has 3 billion colony forming units or CFUs included in there. And number 5, it has an active vial. What does this active vial do? It protects the integrity of the probiotic, so it does not get degraded by heat or cold. So you know when you receive your product, it has the active ingredients in there to help keep your body healthy. And if you look at the picture to the right, the probiotic works both vaginally and urinary and also gastrointestinal. So again, here to summarize, the picture to the left shows the vaginal, urinary, and GI system effects that this probiotic has. It shows the specific strains that were developed with 35 years worth of research and data. And then the last picture shows when we take the women's probiotic, it passes safely through our body and it naturally settles in the vagina. And there it helps promote balanced vaginal flora to keep us feeling healthy and well. So the bottle comes with 60 capsules and the dosing is 1 capsule a day. So you have a 2-month supply and it's pretty affordable. All right, let's talk about pomegranate beauty, inner beauty and inner health. So the picture to the right here, I give credit to Atomian Master Suru. On this picture, you can see all the different benefits of Atomy pomegranate. There's several of them. I'm going to highlight 5 of them for you, okay? The first one is anti-inflammatory superfood with many, many health benefits. It's been shown that a consistent intake of pomegranate will improve blood flow, it lowers blood pressure, it also helps prevent and reduce plaques in the arteries and lowers cholesterol. The number 2 benefit, it improves digestion. The high fiber content in the pomegranate makes it an effective tool for regulating bowel movement and improving our gut health. Number 3, the benefits continue. It increases fertility. How? Pomegranates are very rich in antioxidants, right? They will increase blood flow to the uterus. They will promote a healthy uterine lining. In addition, pomegranates contains other vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin E, folic acid, and these are all essential and beneficial for healthy pregnancy and for those trying to conceive. The fourth benefit here, it helps your hair grow, right? I keep cutting mine, but if I don't cut it, it'll probably be way longer than this. The abundant antioxidants found in pomegranates will help strengthen your hair follicles. It improves blood circulation to your scalp. It helps your hair grow out faster, keeps it healthy and strong to prevent breakage. Now look at the picture on the bottom right. That's my youngest daughter and her dog Marshmallow. This was about 2 summers ago. I swear she was eating 4, maybe 5 pomegranate sticks a day. And she probably was sneaking some to the dog because that summer, both of them, their hair grew like weeds. I literally had to count the number of pomegranates in the box in the refrigerator. And I would say, Ariana, there are 4 family members in this family. When I get home from work, I should see only 4 pomegranates gone. So I had to count to restrict her from eating so many of them. But she is a testament that, her and her dog, that pomegranate does help your hair grow out. All right, so the 5th highlight, it keeps our skin hydrated and protected. Pomegranates are dermatologically proven to be helpful in rejuvenating dry and dull skin, and it has been shown to have good anti-aging effects. And it helps reduce dark spots and wrinkles by counteracting the effects of the sun and sun damage. Additionally, pomegranates help with skin cell regeneration. It increases blood flow circulation, which helps your skin in tissue repair and also in the healing of scars. Pomegranates also control skin inflammation. They control acne and they control sebum, which causes acne. The antioxidant effects found in pomegranates, let's see, I have to move this. I can't see my slides. There we go. It helps also reduce other types of skin problems such as eczema. And we could see the picture on the right shows pomegranate has been used for centuries. Even women way back in Egypt in the time of the pharaohs used pomegranates for their beauty and for their skin. So pomegranate is loaded with one specific active ingredient that is called ellagic acid. What is ellagic acid? It's an antioxidant that can decrease the levels of inflammation to protect us against disease. Now, if you look at the picture to the right, the Atomy pomegranate beauty has 26 times the normal ellagic acid as compared to a glass of pomegranate juice. So Atomy goes above and beyond and supersedes everything that's on the market when they decide to bring a product to the market. So how does pomegranate come? We have a box of 60 and the serving size is 1 a day. I had to have my daughter read that so she would not eat 4 or 5 packets in a day. All right, let's continue this journey on Atomy products and why they're important to a woman's health. Let's talk about Sephora Queen, because all Atomian ladies are queens, right? Sephora Queen is a multivitamin complex specifically designed for menopausal support. So let's talk a little bit about what menopause is and menopausal transition. So menopause is a point in time about 12 months after a woman's last period, right? The years leading up to that point, women go through a myriad of symptoms, hot flashes, mood changes, insomnia, night sweats, et cetera, et cetera. That period is called the menopausal transition or perimenopause period. That period usually happens between age 45 and 55, depending on the lady. It can last 7 years. For those who are very unlucky, it can last 14 years. That would be torture. So the duration really depends on lifestyle factors. Is the woman a smoker? At what age did their menopause begin? What race are they? What ethnicity are they? How is their health, right? Now, one key factor that happens during this pre-menopause stage or menopausal stage is the reduction in hormone levels, specifically estrogen and progesterone, which is created by the ovaries. If you look at the picture to the right, it shows you the levels of estrogen throughout the life cycle of a woman between age 20 and 80. Estrogen levels peak between age 30 and 40. Now, I want you to remember that because you're going to see this picture again in several future slides and how it's interrelated to other products. So, women are going through these changes, they're suffering these symptoms. How does Sephora Queen from Atomy help support women through this transition? Sephora Queen has Sephora extract. Now, what is that? This is an ingredient that supports menopausal women with its phytoestrogen supplement. So if you remember, estrogen starts depleting. So this will be a form of replacement with the phytoestrogen supplement properties. It promotes physical comfort. It helps with mood balance. It also helps prevent osteoporosis by strengthening the bones. Atomy Sephora Queen also has soy isoflavones. This helps reduction in hot flashes and night sweats, so ladies can sleep well and get their beauty rest, okay? In clinical studies, postmenopausal women who ate a high amount of soy protein in their diet, usually 20 to 60 grams per day, generally had fewer and less intense hot flashes and night sweats than those who did not. We know how important vitamins are to our body and our health. Sephora Queen has vitamin D, E, and K. What do these do? They increase calcium and phosphorus absorption to promote bone health. You're going to see these vitamins again in future slides, so keep them in mind. All right, so here are the ingredients of Sephora Queen. Same products I just went over. Sephora japonica extract, soy isoflavones, gamma linoleic acid, vitamin D, E, and K, okay? The inactive ingredients in Sephora Queen is Angelica gigas, ginkgo leaf extract, pomegranate juice, and some others. If you pay attention to these products, ingredients, you will see them in other Atomy products as well. So the box comes with 120 soft gels. It is recommended you take 2 soft gels a day, but you can take up to 4 over here on the left. So most women I know take 2 soft gels a day, and it really helps minimize the perimenopausal signs and symptoms that they experience as they go through these changes. All right, let's talk about our 4th product, plant-based calcium from Atomy. Why is this important? So we all know what calcium is and why we need it. Calcium is the most abundant mineral in our body, male or female. 1% of calcium circulates in the blood. 99% is stored in our bones and our teeth, and it acts as a reservoir, okay? Now, this is important because when we need calcium in the blood, it steals it from the bones and the reservoir and puts it in the blood to operate our bodies properly. The human body does not contain enough calcium to function on its own, so we have to obtain calcium through diet and through supplementation. Okay, vitamin D, again, here comes vitamin D. It's very helpful to have that along with calcium because it helps calcium absorption and retention. So why do women need more calcium in general? Let's talk about some of the effects that you have when you don't have enough calcium. Osteoporosis, I'm sure most of you have heard of this condition. It affects over 9 million women, primarily postmenopausal women, right? Osteoporosis makes the bones weak and brittle and makes them likely to fracture or break. An additional 34 million women are estimated to have bone loss, which puts them at higher risk for osteoporosis. Now, I looked at some articles, and there were a group of researchers called the Creighton researchers, and they looked at data going back 20 years. And they said they looked at 11,000 women to evaluate how much calcium they got. And 85% of postmenopausal women did not get even the average amount of calcium that they needed to maintain proper functioning, okay? And it hasn't really improved that much since 20 years ago. And the study, if anybody wants to look it up, is called the Study of Osteoporotic Fractures. And you can find that online. So even 20 years then, we were not doing too well, and we're still not doing too well as far as maintaining normal and adequate calcium levels stored in our bones and teeth as reservoirs. So what are some of the health conditions with this low or inadequate levels of calcium? Osteoporosis is a disease characterized by low bone density and bone quality as well, because we have smaller calcium reserves, right? And then we have what's called osteomalacia. This is a bone disorder characterized by decreased mineralization of newly formed bone. Osteomalacia is caused by a severe deficiency of vitamin D. So again, why are we paying attention to these essential vitamins? They work together. The difference between osteopenia and osteoporosis is worse, okay? Osteopenia, bone loss, is not as severe. So a person with osteopenia is more likely to fracture a bone than a person with normal bone density, but less likely to fracture a bone than a person who already has osteoporosis. So osteoporosis will be the fast spectrum of disease progression. And you can see the picture on the top right. It shows you normal bone, osteopenia, osteoporosis, and severe osteoporosis, what it looks like. So we peak calcium and bone mass in our 30s, okay? At which point, after our late 30s, we gradually start to lose calcium reserves from our bones because the body needs to bring it into the blood to help process our normal body functions. And again, that estrogen picture again here for you. And you'll see it again in this slide, okay? So there are several risk factors for developing osteoporosis. Being a woman, a female, that's why we need more calcium intake. Individuals of Caucasian or Asian descent have a higher risk. Those of us who have a smaller body frame, our age, our lifestyle habits. Do we drink excessively, smoke excessively? Do we have a family history of osteoporosis? And do we do any type of exercise, especially weight training exercise to help strengthen our bones? So those are all risk factors. Postmenopausal women, again, that have gone through the transition, are particularly of higher risk of osteoporosis because they have an increased risk of calcium loss with the changes of estrogen. So again, you can see here how the estrogen hormone really affects other functions and other minerals and vitamins in the body. Other risk factors of low calcium intake include not having the normal body weight for our height. Again, like I said, being inactive. And for those individuals who have lactose intolerance or have gastrointestinal issues like Crohn's disease, it affects how they can absorb their food. Therefore, it interferes with calcium absorption. This also puts them at higher risk of osteoporosis. All right, so 10 signs you can look for to see if you're calcium deficient. And I give credit to this slide to Atomy Colette Lee. One of the signs is, having persistent dry skin, dry, flaky skin, dull skin, feeling tired all the time, depression, insomnia, paresthesia, which is usually numbness, tingling around the lips, mouth, fingers and toes, muscle issues, frequent illnesses, if you just sick all the time. You have brittle nails, difficulty swallowing, have a lot of teeth and toothaches and muscle cramps. If you hydrate enough, you have adequate sodium, but you're still having muscle cramps, you may want to talk with your doctor and see if you're calcium deficient. So Atomy plant-based calcium. Why would you take that instead of other products on the market? Well, let me tell you why. It's 100% vegan. It's plant-based, no limestone. It's made with whole food seaweed, okay? Atomy plant-based calcium has the right amount of calcium and magnesium ratio that you need, 2 to 1. 600 milligrams of calcium to 300 milligrams of magnesium. And that's an important ratio to help the product, perform better. If you look at the picture on the right, Atomy plant-based calcium already comes with 7 other minerals and elements and vitamins. You have calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin K, zinc, copper, manganese, boron. You don't need to take all these other vitamins to have what you need for your body. It's included in the Atomy plant-based calcium. The Atomy plant-based calcium is vegan, it's non-GMO, and it's halal, okay? So anybody can take it. Our vegetarians can take it, our Muslim Atonians can take it. Pretty much anybody it's available for. So the Atomy plant-based calcium bottle has 90 tablets in it, and it's recommended you take 2 with a meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Keep it the same consistent time of the day, and you would have your supplementation that you need. Okay, last but not least, this is another one of my favorite products. I think this came out last year, Atomy Vitamin D3, and I'll tell you why I love this product. So what is vitamin D3? We've talked about pomegranates, sulforaphane, plant-based calcium, on and on. Vitamin D3 aids in the management of absorption of calcium. So again, here comes calcium. I hope you can follow the journey and see why I chose these specific products and presenting them in this order. You can see how they're interconnected, interrelated. They work synergistically in our body to keep us healthy, keep us functioning. And Atomy products has all these minerals and vitamins that we need for our bodies, right? So vitamin D3 supports calcium. We already know calcium is the most abundant mineral in the body. It's stored in our bones, in our teeth. We need it to function healthily. Vitamin D specifically increases the production of strong bones, okay? Vitamin D3 helps protect our bones against fracture and osteoporosis. Vitamin D3 supports calcium absorption. It also prevents osteomalacia. Vitamin D3 is essential in regulating normal body functions and hormone balances. So if you think of Batman and Robin, vitamin D3 will be Robin to Batman. It supports whatever Batman does, which is calcium. So let's look at vitamin D3 here. It is a fat-soluble vitamin. It's essential for bone immune function and our heart health. It is often called the sunshine vitamin. Why? When you go outside, the sun ray hits your skin, it activates vitamin D under your skin, okay? So try and go outside 10, 20 minutes every day. The Atomy vitamin D3 has 2,000 international units. Let's take a look here. What the 2 types of vitamin D3s that we have. We have vitamin D2, which is ergocalciferol, mostly found in plants and fungi. And then we have vitamin D3 cholecalciferol, which is mostly found in animal products. Okay, so Just like with plant-based calcium, why Atomy vitamin D3? I can take anything else, but I'll tell you why. Atomy vitamin D3 has vitamin K2 combined. Now, this is a dynamic duo, okay? They work very well together. Vitamin D3 ensures calcium is absorbed. Vitamin K2 pushes and directs the calcium into the bones and prevents arterial calcification or arterial hardening. So this is a very powerful synergy that these two elements have together, and they work better together. Secondly, the Atomy vitamin D3 has an amazing organic mushroom blend. It has chaga, turkey tail, lion's mane, shiitake, and cordyceps. I used to buy these same mushrooms from a company in Australia, and it'll cost me $175. Now it's in my Atomy vitamin D3. I don't have to spend extra money, all right? And we know that mushrooms are powerful superfoods. They have a lot of nutrients like selenium, beta-glucan, potassium, copper, on and on and on, that help regulate hormone and body functions and processes. So this is a very powerful element that is added to the Atomy vitamin D3 that sets it apart from other vitamin Ds on the market. So let's look at the recommended daily dosing. You can see Atomy blows everyone else out of the water. 2,000 international units, 250% of the daily recommended value. So again, why Atomy vitamin D3? You have 250% more of the recommended daily value. It is vegan. It includes vitamin K2, which works well with vitamin D and puts that element into the bones and help your bones stay strong and healthy. It has the organic mushroom blend in it. It is halal and it's non-GMO. Everybody can take it. All right, so the bottle comes with 90 tablets and you take one a day, simple as that, and you have your vitamin D supplementation. So this brings me to the end and conclusion of my talk. I have tons and tons of references. As you can see, I love doing research, in-depth research. Anybody who's interested, I'm certainly happy to send you the slides and these links. And I will address any questions at this time. And I hope the gentlemen can still forgive me. We talk about ladies today, but we can have another topic just for the Atomian gentlemen. Thank you all for your attention today.
All right, thank you very much. Let's give Diamond Master Awie a hand, everyone. That was outstanding. It was great. And trust me, the men loved it because we have to look after the ladies. So we need this information. And then let me tell you, share this with lady friends, relatives that were not on the call because they need this information. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, we got some time left. What we'll do is we'll open it up for a little Q&A. So just raise your hand, and when you come on, tell us where you're from, and let's see if we can get a better understanding if we have any questions. Any questions? She did such an excellent job. There may not be any. Any questions or comments?
I welcome comments, please.
Yes. Okay. We got Sharon Roadmaster, Mon Aktabong. Yes, Mon.
Good evening, everyone. This is Mon Aktabong, Sharon Roadmaster from NC Global. Diamond Master, Awie, wow. Wow. I'm so glad I got this recorded. I mean, the information in here is amazing. I know my wife personally will love this. And most people, I love it. Thank you so much. Your information was thorough. Great presentation. I mean, we can see everything, like, what you went through. And of course, at the end there, you show us all the information that you have researched. And I know people is going to love that. So Diamond Master Awie, thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, when we have information like this, we have to be very thankful and grateful, because this is information that could just make your life better. Do you hear me? Better, richer, a life full of vitality. Okay. You know, if you want to live to be 100 years old, you don't want to be 100 and, oh yes, hey, how you doing? No, yes, I'm doing great today, right? Just because you're 100 don't mean you have to feel 100 or look 100. All right. Because I know most of my Atomy brothers and sisters are saying they're going to live well past 100. All right. And with these great nutritional products that we have from Atomy, I'm looking forward to it. All right. Any other questions or comments? Many in the chat are saying thank you so much. Great presentation. Yes. Really good information. I love it when we can talk nutrition. Yes. I think, yes, Maggie, Sharon Roadmaster Maggie.
Thank you, Uncle Mike, and hello, everyone. As you know, I'm from Raleigh Center, and I work with Awie a lot. And Awie, thank you so much for, I know you have to do a lot of research and, you know, put in the time to share with us, and we all appreciate you being part of the team. That's why every day I say I am thankful that because we have all these supplements and all the good products from Atomy that we can take and nourish our health. So, and I don't know if Dr. Sway is here. I mean, we have great people in Atomy. Even we have question and we need some recommendation from Dr. Sway. I asked him to talk to the partner that went there, and the husband got sick, and we just, this type of thing you don't get, you know, consultation, people information, and we are thankful to be part of this Atomy team. And thank you, Uncle Mike, for we have this sharing of knowledge that you can get for free. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Sharon Roadmaster Maggie, Raleigh Center. Yes. All right. Any other comments? This is good information, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, I tell people, I tell them, people don't get cancer because they don't take chemo. Okay. That's not why they get cancer. Okay. We need these nutrients in our body to fight off all those bad things that's coming in. Okay. You got to give the body something to fight. And all of these products that Diamond Master Awie share with us, this helps to fight off bad things that's happening and comes in contact with our body. Just breathing the air, there's air pollution. There's toxins in the water. There's toxins on the food. There's toxins in the food. They put things in the food. They've taken things out of the food. We have to do our best to have knowledge like this so that we can put these good nutritional products in our body, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Okay. All right. No questions or comments. There was many said thank you, Diamond Master Awie. So we really appreciate it. That was a great one. Let's give her another hand. Thank you so much. And we're going to have you back. I love your presentation. Thank you. Okay, let's go to Royal Master Yusuk. Do you have any comments you'd like to make before we go to announcements?
Good evening, everyone. Wow, Diamond Master Awie, great presentation. I met her at a Raleigh one-day seminar English time. She was so nice, awesome presenter. That's why please share your knowledge at our Zoom meeting. She's working hard, study hard. So many references, amazing. Thank you very much for your effort. We are so lucky. We have many professional medical part, doctor and nurse. They're sharing study and sharing. Thank you very much, Awie. Especially your testimony, amazing. Wow, good testimony. And a great presentation. Thank you very much. I'm going to share about this couple of days ago. We have a Center Leaders Conference in Atomy USA. We have a new director in America. He announced a few things. He is a great man. Last 1.5 years, Atomy USA's empty seat is a director. So it was a hard time. Finally, this great director starting work. His name, Mr. Green. He have a few things announced how to do his plan for the management Atomy USA. He said, number one, everything following right principle. So he's gonna be more strict. So many people trouble play, line change, and many things. Double ID. He said he's gonna be more clearly following regulation principle. And many people issue about online retail issue. It's Amazon.com, Walmart.com, they sell hemohim and cosmetic less than our price. This is a big issue with the Atomy company. That's why company have so much headache about this issue. He said he will more focus on find any people, any leader, they play this kind of bad way, they're gonna be punishment. So more strongly. And the third, he said, please using the center meeting more. Atomy is one of network marketing. This is in-person management business. We have to meet, we have to make a relationship face-to-face. That's why he said, please using more in-person meeting at your place, center meeting. So he will make some manual for the center management. I hope it's coming soon, each language. He said he will make a manual, he will send it to us. Next one is he said he's going to be make a regulation committee and at the USA. This means that any trouble people, the committee members discuss together how to handle this kind of issue. So Atomy USA, it will be jump, quantum jump, and global synchronization. We have to follow CEO Hangul Park direction. And many people ask, please make dubbing VOD as a CEO speech and good speakers. We need more dubbing VOD. He said he will make more English and Chinese and each language Spanish. One of his plan, it's Atomy USA. Any people, new people recruit processing easiest country. It's Korea, Japan, Taiwan, the other Atomy country. They have to verification, and then we have to put them in the all full information. But Atomy USA, it's been so easy. He said this many issue about this, IRS and tax issue will have to follow like another country. So this is the 6 months announced before he will be act. First, next year, we have to bring in the all information for the business people. As another country is Atomy, is we have a two-way, consumer or business people. Consumer is, you don't need to put them in the full information, the social security number, the bank account number, just the simple information they can do, but they cannot make commission. Atomy USA, it will be changed like that. So business people or consumer. He said he's announcing we have to period 6 months and then action January 1st, 2024. And now it's April 1st, company starting ACT project touring now East Coast and West Coast of the United States. ACT means the Atomic Collaboration Total System Project. This time is Imperial Kim Kwang-yeol, second power, his name Kim Dae-hyun, He's one of the president, and new director Green, and theater officer Tommy. They're touring now. They started in Boston yesterday, New York, New Jersey, Baltimore, and Raleigh, Fayetteville, and Charlotte, North Carolina is 11. And Jacksonville, Florida, 17, Orlando, 20, and Miami, 22nd. This is a historical moment. I think this is never ever. I hope next time, but this is a very, very historical moment. I know this 8 is Eastern night, but please arrange your time, Fayetteville or Charlotte, and Atlanta, Jacksonville, Orlando, and Miami. Please make an appointment as a note in your calendar. And this is why company have a pay money a lot that they kind of this kind of project, because they want to listen our voice. They want to support our success. It's you, it's me. Company want to support our success. Please using this tool, Atomy. So this is your business. You are the Atomy owner. That's all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Awie.
All right. Thank you very much. That's our Royal Master, Yusak Sang. Thank you. All right. Next, we're going to go to Sharing Road Master Sherry Lee for announcements.
Thank you, Uncle Mike. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, first I want to say thank you to Diamond Master Awie. Oh my God, it's an amazing speech. We'll definitely have to invite you back to share more product for all the handsome gentlemen. They want to know more product, right? So thank you so much. It's a great speech. We all learned so much from you. And like earlier, Royal Master Sue already mentioned on the April, we have an amazing Imperial Master and then the advisor all the way from Korea. So don't miss the chance. And then I see earlier, I already shared the picture. So if you want to know all the day and the information, can go to your website. All the day it will be there. And what else? Okay, and we have a Tuesday meeting. So this coming Tuesday is gonna have 2 amazing speakers. Can you see the screen right now?
It's starting to come up, but there we go. Yes.
Yeah. So Uncle Mike, do you want to share this amazing speaker with them?
I'll be more than happy to. I have not had a chance to talk to him yet, but this is the thing we need to know about this picture. In the state of Mississippi, they have more amputations than anywhere else in America. Okay. So this fine doctor here from Africa has devoted his life into saving people's limbs. So this Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen, if you know anyone dealing with anything that would lead to them having to have a body part removed, they need to be on this call. Okay, so feel free and share it. Come on early because I think we may just have 100 slots. So get in early. Thank you very much. Back to you, Sherry Lee.
Thank you so much, Uncle Mike. Yes, we don't have a lot of announcement, but there's a very, very happy. I want to share last week, we all went to the Success Academy. So everybody, we see each other, haven't seen each other for a long time. So it's really great. And like Royal Master Sue mentioned, we have amazing director, Mr. Green. He is, I don't know how to describe, but you're gonna love him if you see him, his speech and then his energy. I'm pretty sure Atomy USA is gonna be great. Start from this year and next year, and then many, many years come. He's gonna have a lot of big stuff coming. So just stay focused on Atomy business and continue to share this great news. I'm pretty sure we're all gonna be very successful in this company. So thank you so much, everyone, to join us. Back to you, Uncle Mike.
All right, thank you very much, Sharon Road Master Sherry Lee. Okay, so once again, let's give a warm thank you to Diamond Master Awie, outstanding job, and I can't wait until she comes back. Is there a question, Walter, out of Canada?
Yes, is there a meeting next Sunday, Uncle Mike?
Probably need to cancel, Sue, for Easter.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you,
All right,
Walter.
thanks,
for
Uncle
bringing
Mike.
that
Thank you,
up.
Walter, to remind
Yes,
us.
thank you. Yes, so it is
Thanks, Jerry.
official. No call next Sunday, okay? Spend time with your family, share your Atomy products with them, sign them up for
Yes.
free. Okay. All right,
There you
with
go.
that being said, once again, thank you, Diamond Master Awie, and we're going to get ready for the closing, and we will do the company motto. And as you're unmuting, remember, if you can master the art of signing up people for free, you could be financially independent. And with that said, I just have one question. Company motto, are you ready?
Hey,
Go! Charity,
Yes, the
where is the spirit?
Division.
Division.
Follow the
The faith.
Humility.
Humility. Good
Aja.
job.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
good to see you all.
Bye. Thank you.
Grace, what's up, Grace?
Thank you, everyone.
Hello, Mike.
Right.
Bye. Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Swag. Yeah. You have a great Easter, Uncle Mike.
Thank you. You also, Keisha Swint. What's up, Keisha? Ain't heard that from you, Keisha. You scare me. Leah.
Uncle Mike.
Y'all have a blessed week.
Keisha, you scare me. And where's Calandra?
Happy Easter, everyone.